Piga makofi tafadhali. Piga makofi tu. Twende tu. Say celebrations time. Come on. Oh yeah. Look at your neighbor. Say celebrations time. Come on.
It's time to celebrate.
Woo. Come on, makofi ya juu sasa, twende 1, 2, go. Come on. Let me ask you. Come on.
Kiraitu Murungi. Come on, celebrate.
Era jirani ni kitu mzuri tumeletewa. So this doesn't belong to us. Sende haraka and Pauline kindly. Hii manifesto iko na vijana ndani yake, iko na watoto, iko na disabled, akina makarena, they are factored there. So we want to give the manifesto to the people, because I know in the heart of the governor, men are well will be given to the youth. Mimi kama youth ndio wako hapa wapige tu makofi. And in the heart of the governor, then it goes to mama, then it goes to our professionals. Na nyinyi makofi kabisa jameni. Then it goes to the youth. Then it goes to the MCA. First of all, the MCA. These are the implementers of this manifesto. These are the implementers of the manifesto. Then it goes to the disabled. Thank you. And finally, the manifesto is given to the child.
Wapi makofi. Karibu na gavana.
Thank you, Adi. Good job. Give it up to our governor as we celebrate.
In 2017, I requested the people of Meru to vote for me and my deputy governor, so that together with them we can make Meru great. You have seen, we have tried through the video. We have tried to make Meru great. Do you agree? Yeah. That's my call. This time around we have come back again, and we are humbly requesting the people of Meru to vote for the same team again. This time, so that we not only make Meru great, but we make Meru greater. Making Meru greater is not an easy task. I'm aware, as I address you today, to ask you for your votes. I'm also aware of the difficult times that we are facing in this country as Kenya, and specifically as the people of Meru. I am also aware that there has been growing skepticism about politics and the political class. Politics is increasingly being associated with hypocrisy, with lies, moral and spiritual bankruptcy, and indeed a tremendous poverty of ideas. We have seen too much propaganda in our politics, and especially because of social media, it is now very difficult to tell what are the lies and what is the truth. It's becoming extremely complex, even for the voter, to know what lies are being told and what the truth is. So it has become very, very difficult for us to pass our message across. Many political promises are being made by everybody because it's very cheap to make promises. It doesn't cost you anything. You know, you can promise anything without, just by opening your mouth. However, the nation becomes skeptical they don't believe what we tell them. And many of the political promises are seen as mere deception of the people. Many people believe politics is another game. Ni mchezo tu. Others, they think ni ukora. But personally, I believe politics is a vehicle for uniting and mobilizing people. And in our case, we like to mobilize our people against poverty and also against social backwardness. So I'm here to offer you some practical proposals of how we intend to face these challenges. And our manifesto makes proposals for a better and more prosperous Meru. That is why we are saying we are making Meru greater. I believe on the 9th of August 2022, we shall win the election. And therefore, we shall have an opportunity to implement these ideas which I'm going to share with you. I and my colleague, Titus, we have worked together very well the last 5 years. And want you to give us an opportunity to continue this journey again together. And with the great team that we have, which has delivered all that. You know, they say, if it is working, why fix it? Let it continue. In an occasion like this, when one is reading a manifesto, you are given the liberty to beat your own drums. So nikubaliwe. First, I believe that of all the 3 candidates seeking the position of governor in this election, I am the most qualified. And I think I'll be a better governor than any of them. I have 3 general reasons for thinking like that. First reason is because I'm the most educated, the most experienced political leader of them all. I think from what you have read in the media, you know, all my competitors have dubious papers. Secondly, I've excelled in my performance as the governor of Meru, as you have seen in that video. I made 14 promises to the people of Meru. We have done something regarding each of the 14 promises. We have also delivered many projects in many sectors across Meru County and the Meru Society, which I'll give some details later, but you have already seen some of them. So on the basis of my performance as a governor, I believe I'm more qualified than my competitors for this job. Lastly, unlike my competitors, I have developed a powerful vision 2040, for a radical transformation of Meru County, and I have a plan for liberating our people from poverty and social backwardness, which my competitors don't have. So if you look at competing visions, a vision of a blanket and a mud boot, and others which I don't talk about because you saw the proposals for promoting certain businesses from another colleague. I think our visions are radically different. I have survived. I'm the longest serving elected leader in Kenya today. I have other colleagues who entered parliament with, but none of them has never lost an election. Even Raila has lost. Mother Karua has lost. Anyang' Nyong'o has lost. Orengo has lost. But Kiraitu Murungi has never lost. All in all, I have over 40 years experience in the public domain, serving as a street human rights activist, as a lawyer, as a university lecturer, as a member of parliament, as a cabinet minister for 10 years, as a senator for 5 years, and now as governor for another 5 years, which I'm about to complete. I don't think of my two competitors, any of them has even a quarter of this experience. You can't be a hero all the time. You are a hero in your life only for some time. After that, you exit the scene and leave it to others. You heard of Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer on earth. He's still alive. Does he box today? There was Pele, the greatest footballer. Do you hear of him? Even the old Kipchoge Keino. Even in politics, you cannot be a hero in politics all the time. A time has to come when you have to leave the field and leave it to others. And my time is near. I've played enough, I've tried my best, but I'm about to exit. After this election, I will not be elected again. So, because tumekuwa na heshima na nyinyi, I also want you to escort me with some honor and glory. And on my part, I promise to pay a debt to the people of Meru, a political debt. I will spend the next 5 years mentoring young leaders. We need the people to carry the dream of Meru forward. Otherwise, if this area is also left in a laissez-faire manner, it's going to have very corrupt, retrogressive, visionless, incompetent, and socially backward leaders. I think we have a duty as a Meru community to make sure that Meru does not go that route. So I'll invest my time and resources. We have 5 years to mentor others, to make sure that Meru is led by visionary leaders. Finally, let me remind you that of all the titles I've had, the title I enjoy most is when I'm called a bus driver. With the wakili here, Manyara, sorry, there are too many wakilis. Those are the young leaders we are going to mentor. Maybe Secretary General, you can start. Yeah. I can disclose to you in this meeting that between Manyara, myself, and the DG here, we have spent more than 15 million Kenya shillings building the bus party. Okay, we have an interest in it, especially myself, who also needs a bus ticket for running. But we really want to build this vehicle because we are concerned about the political direction race of Meru County. We are concerned about possible political invisibility that this community of Meru is going to have. And we are concerned about possible isolation and possible exclusion from future governments of this community. For me, I was lucky. I enjoyed power at the center of power in Kibaki's regime. Sometimes I was mistaken for being a very powerful minister. I can see Meru sliding far and far from power. I think we have to take very conscious decisions.